Tomorrow was Caroline's, other people too, but Caroline's last game in this building. Are you proud of everything she's overcome to get to this point? It's kind of amazing.
I think
story.
anybody that can hang in here this long, I think it's a credit to her. It's not been easy. It's unfortunate, what she's been through, but there was never a time when I think she felt like I'm not going to keep doing this. So I'm really proud of her for that.
Carolyn, as you were both out last time you played Syracuse in the tournament, are you thinking at all about just kind of the full circleness of having them be able to end on the court and kind of put an end to that era?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who was actually on the team a couple years ago, but yeah, I guess when you've been here long enough, I don't even remember. Sometimes I have to think back, like who came in with who, what was the freshman class. So, yeah, they've had an incredible journey, right? And I hope that they can end it on a positive note, because it certainly would be the final kind of like final thank you, goodbye kind of thing.
Speaking of that game, KK had that huge three.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Do you remember what was going through her head when she got that ball? Probably the biggest shot of her freshman season that year.
Yeah, no, that was a heck of a game. And when you make a play, when you make a shot, when you do something in a big game like that, that's such a confidence builder, and I think she made one this year too. Like there just comes moments, when you're like, I'm not sure that's the guy I want taking that shot, but they feel like I'm the guy that should be taking this shot. So it's the NCAA tournament. They had a kid last night who's made 11 shots for the season and made 5 yesterday. So, this is what happens in the NCAA tournament. And people come out of nowhere and they do things that are, memorable.
Ash doesn't maybe get the same accolades or attention as some of your other starters, but what makes her such a valuable piece of your team?
She plays hard. She's a very competitive kid. She cares so much about what we're doing and cares about her teammates. And, at any time, she's going to make a couple plays that are going to help you, and she's going to get a rebound. It's easy to get overlooked a lot of times when you've got 2 players like Sarah and AZ, but Ash has kind of been she's been there through it all, starter as a freshman, coming off the bench last year, and yet she always seems to get a lot of minutes. It's just like I like having her on the court, and she usually rewards me for having her on the court. There you have it.
What was practiced, the message in practice today? What do you emphasize in between games like this?
Not much. I think practice at this time of the year is just about here's what we think is going to happen tomorrow. Here's how we need to defend what's going to happen tomorrow. Here's how we're going to attack some of the things that we see. Other than that, it's not. Just get some shots up, keep them off their feet for as much as possible, and make sure they go home happy.